Well, welcome back everybody to some more Game Dev Tycoon, where we are cooking. We are actually cooking. Currently right now, there's not even like a way to pause the game, but currently right now we are looking at the PlayStation 2, right? The launch of the PlayStation or the PlayStation 2 has been a phenomenal success. Stores everywhere are out of stock as manufacturing can barely keep up. Fans have resorted to buying the console on internet auction sites for as much as 5 times the normal price. Kind of like it in, nowadays. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump on the PlayStation 2 as much as we can. While Vony has managed to have the most successful launch in history, sales of Vina's Dreamcast have plummeted. Yeah, imagine freaking that. So I think, we're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna go develop the sequel. This will be the sequel for our superhero games. Yes, actually, a sequel to the sequel. Yeah. Super Marvel Kick'em 2. We're gonna call this obviously Super Marvel Kick'em 3 on the PlayStation 3. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be E for everyone. Superhero action. Pick the platform. We will be jumping into the play system. Dev cost is $70,000. Market share is almost 20%. Licensing is pretty expensive on this one. Unreal Kanz version 4, and we will do that. So here we go. Fill it up. I think in today's episode I would like to maybe try to hire a 4th person. So in this we want to do gameplay and engine. Simple cutscenes are not necessary for this, but I guess it could add to it. I'm not gonna add to it. We'll go away from that. All right, here we go. Microsoft has announced the delay of their new gaming console, the Inbox. The new release date is later this year. Rumor has it that the incredible success of the PlayStation 2 launch has prompted Microsoft to delay their own debut. Look at that. Look at that. I know we have the popular genre of casual going on, but I feel like it's better just to kind of go with a slam dunk that we have here. A slam dunk being, we know the superhero actions do well, so with the new console, let's try to take advantage of that. All that, good, perfect. It's definitely a safe bet that we're doing. We're going the safe route here to get a little bit more cash. Hype is generating ever so slightly for this one. We will throw Wesley on either, actually. Yeah. Game convention. This year we are spending the $1.5 million for the game convention large booth, hopefully to put some hype generator around Super Marvel Kick'em 3 and launching on the PlayStation 2 so that we can go crazy. I wonder if there's a mod to this game where like you can get like all the licensed actual systems and names and all that. That'd be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? We're gonna wait a little bit here, wait it out, see what they end up doing. Plus we have the game convention. I wonder if this will actually add to the additional hype of the game with us showcasing it. Let's see where we land. Maybe 300,000 this time. Very close to 300,000. Okay. We did 129 hype, by the way. We didn't make it in the top 100. I think this is the time to release it. Old engine. Boss, a small number of dedicated fans have asked that we release the source code to one of our older game engines, Unreal Kanz. Doing so would surely satisfy these fans, but given that we worked hard on the engine, we could also sell licenses for it and make some money. Alternatively, we could simply refuse the request completely. Ooh. Let's give it to them. And then let's send this game out. 128 hype. I think that might be the most hype we've ever had. And we definitely broke some records on technical side and design side here. Okay, here we go. Good luck. New research is available. Video playback, dialogue tree, Easter eggs, and AI companions. Boss, a recent decision to give away our engine Unreal was met with positive responses from fans. Overall, we gained 1,000 fans and lost, and it cost us $4,000. Is that... Oh, wait. Overall, we gained 1,000 fans, and it cost us minus 4,000... Like, what? $4,000 it cost us? Or 4,000 fans it cost us? I'm assuming that's dollars, yeah. You're kidding me. That's such a small amount of number. That's hilarious. Which more fans in preparation for our big launch here. I think this is a pretty good situation we're in here. The first reviews have came out for Super Marvel Kick'em 3. Ooh, quirky but good. Okay, nice experience. Okay, could have been better. Okay, enjoyable. All right, so it's not a disappointed one. It's not a terrible one. It's kind of middle of the road there. Sure. We'll watch those sales come in. In the meantime, let's see if we can do any research. Easter eggs, new topic, hospital. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's do let's research hospital, and then if we can we find some more find some more contract work to do. See if we can get any more research points as we wait for Super Marvel Kick'em to do its thing. Kanz has recently released a sequel to their game Super Marvel Kick'em 2. The newest game in the series title, Super Marvel Kick'em 3, was met with great responses. Oh, okay, good. It was great responses then. All right, I was thinking middle of the road-ish kind of, but awesome. That has been done too. Let's go to find more contract work. See if we can bust these out. I don't think it doesn't really give us that much research. It really doesn't. Gives us a little bit more extra cash to play with, but yeah. Cool. So let's go to develop a new game. This one is going to be a mature game, and we're going to put this in the hospital genre of a simulator on a PC, and we're going to choose our dealio. This will be a medium-sized game, and this will be Project Hospital. If you've never played Project Hospital, fantastic game. Probably one of the best hospital games out there to exist. Yeah. All right, we'll do that. Start development on this. Even though I know popular casual is up there, but we're kind of going against that, aren't we? Stories and quest simulation. We'll add simple cutscenes to this. We're going to need to hit that there. Let's do it. Getting a little bit hype generated for Project Hospital. It seems that the market has normalized again. That's fine. That is a-okay. It's just hard to think of like a casual game. Dialogue not really too important in a simulation, so we'll leave it like that. Super Marvel Kick'em 3 is still out there on this, making money too. That's crazy. It's been out there for a while. Today, the new game platform Inbox has been released, which kind of sets up a nice little sequel that I could probably do too in my head. I'm thinking world design that sound. Yep. I'm thinking of doing a flight sim sequel, but on the Xbox. Possibly. That's what I'm thinking. Game is off the market. Super Marvel Kick'em 3 is now off the market. It sold 268,000 units, generating almost $3 million in sales. Pretty, I mean, I would call it a success. Yeah, it kept us afloat. So that's cool. Let's get rid of these bugs. If they want to add more to it, they can. Got a little bit of hype generating for it. Got one bug. Okay, wait. Oh, got another bug there. Okay, go for it. No records on that, but we did get a couple of level ups. That's nice. Due to increase in experience, we have to give them a new salary. Special training for Edward Barnett. New research available. Rich backstory. Let's send Edward on vacation for right now. And we do have some research. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we could do. Let's do rich backstory. And let's do branching story. That's for quest, level design, Easter eggs, dialogues. Let's go Easter eggs. There we go. The first reviews are coming in for Project Hospital. Let's see. Simulation hospital game. Oh god, what have I done? It's on a PC. Okay, I did that. I didn't. I feel horrible. Edward Barnett has special training, right? or something. Special research or training. I think that's what it was. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do some of this. So design, technical, G3, time trials, code jam, pixel cup. You are design mostly. Let's go pixel cup. Wesley Cole, we'll train you as well in code jam. Spent about $140,000 on both of them. We completed a rich backstory. Perfect. All that to be put into a new engine eventually later. And let's go ahead and develop a sequel. We want to develop a sequel for Kanzsoft Flight Simulator. And that will be Kanzsoft Flight Simulator 2, I guess. Medium for everyone. Airplane simulation. This one will be on the Xbox. We will pay for the licensing on that on the Unreal Kanz 4 and start the development on that. I should have waited until they were done training before I did that. I just realized, good God almighty, what have I done? Story and quest, bring that down, take out that, and do that. I can't believe I just developed this game while they were training. That was so dumb of me. That was so dumb of me. Hi, this is Tom Mott from Center. I got word that Kanzstar is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information? I decline. Because I actually don't even know if this game's going to go out. I might trash it. Just because we didn't get enough going on here. For a simulator, I think that's fine. We'll see where this gets us to. This might be just our first trash ever. Rich backstory. Sound. Let's increase that a little bit. I mean, it's cooking a little bit. It is cooking. We are cooking. Project Hospital is off the market. It sold 103,000 units, generating only 1.1 million sales. I could increase the hype on this, I guess, if I spent the money. Well, you know what? Yeah. Give me $1.5 million booth and we'll generate this hype. I was going to trash it, but they have worked on it pretty well. We might actually hit record highs here too. I'll wait until the convention's over so that we can get that extra hype. Hype is dying down a little bit, but it should skyrocket here. We actually might get 300,000 fans to visit us this time. Let's see. First, yeah, 313,000. Where does that put us? Where does that put us? We didn't make it into the top 100. Okay. All right, here we go. Hype is there. New records are there. Can't believe this was going to be a game I was going to trash. We'll see how that goes. In a sobering announcement, Vina has today confirmed that discontinuation of the Dreamvast. Vina's president said that while many companies will still deliver games for the platform, the company will no longer produce new units in the future. Vina fans worldwide are disappointed as a beloved part of gaming console history is coming to an end. Send you on vacation. The first reviews for our newly released game, Kanzsoft Flight Simulator 2, has come in. Okay, enjoyable. Okay, I saw a 10 in there. 6 could have been better. Okay, sure. Airplane simulation is a great combination. Yes, it is. Okay, it's not a bad game. I mean, it's gonna make us money. I actually might use this money to hire somebody else. We might bring in another person to do this. Okay, yeah. Rank 66 on the first week. Okay. Let's go to research. Let's start researching. Let's see, new topic. Martial arts. Not 100% on board with that. What about creating a new custom engine? Stereo sound Easter eggs would be the only thing that we can actually jump in or jump on that's new. So we'll just go ahead and we'll use the money that we make, the profits that we make off the Kanzsoft Flight Simulator, and we'll use it to find somebody new. Yeah, we'll do that. See if we can get a fourth person, or I guess a fifth person in this case. See what we got out there. Gavin Jefferson. Wallace Jefferson. Abraham Graves. Amelia Ridge Path. Stephanie Reed. Speed's good. I mean, we spent $1 million and none of these guys are not that good. Stephanie would be the closest. But even then, Stephanie's not the greatest. Speed is there. 21,000 per month. You know what? I think it's better to have someone extra than not, I guess, right? Can we send you off on vacation too, my friend? Or how you doing? How are you? You good? How's everybody doing? Let's give her a staff welcome. How are you doing, buddy? Everybody seems so like burnt out. Kanz has recently released Kanzstar has recently released a sequel to their game, Kansoff Flight Simulator. The newest game in the series, titled Kansoff Flight Simulator 2, was met with moderate responses. Okay, so I guess it was kind of middle. In 2 months, the PlayStation will be taken off the market, or the PlayStation 1, I guess. Yeah, PlaySystem 1. Okay. All right, so that's good. She did that. I think now we're gonna go ahead and develop a brand new game and probably experiment with a whole new thing that we have not done yet. And that I'm thinking is, I don't know if we did Thieves. I don't think we did. Let's do Thief, and let's do Thief. There was a game called Thief back in the day, right? A game called Thief, and I believe it was a adventure action kind of game. Adventure Thief or Action Thief. Let's go Adventure Thief. Thief would be for mature audiences on the PlayStation, on the PC for Unreal, and this will be Kanz is a thief. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling Thief Adventure. We will add simple cutscenes because stories and quests this time is actually going to be kind of a big deal. You know what? We'll add that up there. Gameplay, maybe bring down the engine a bit. Let's do that. We are generating hype for Kanz as a thief. We're kind of going out of our comfort zone here. Oh, today Nintendo announced the new Nintendo Game Sphere, with which it will try to compete with Sony's market-leading PlayStation 2 and Microsoft's strong alternative, the Inbox. The curiously shaped console has similar hardware specifications as the other consoles, the GameCube. The Game Sphere is Nintendo's first console to have an optical disc drive instead of a cartridge. However, instead of using full-size CDs and DVDs like its competitors, the console features a mini DVD drives. Game Spheres will start rolling into stores next month. Okay, I guess we can kind of search for that, or at least prepare for that. Kanzalone Flight Simulator 2 is now off the market. It sold 247,000 units, generating $2.7 million in sales. It's not that much for us. Dialogue, I think, is going to be big here. Artificial intelligence, maybe a little bit down. Dialogue, a little bit there, a little bit there. We'll switch Anne out for Stephanie because she's a better design. We'll do that. There we go. News. PlayStation is no longer supported. You released 2 games for that platform and earned $2.9 million. Very cool. Wow, the hype is generating quite rapid here. Sound, basic sounds, mono sound. We need a better engine is what we need. Wesley, Edward, and Kanz. Wesley on the technical side. Sound. Let's bring that down. Graphics might not be the best. I think sound actually would be something we need to worry about a little bit with this. Okay, go with that. Yeah, hype is kind of going. Today, the new game platform Game Sphere by Nintendo has been released. GameCube out and about. If GameCube was actually a sphere, that'd be pretty sweet. I'm very surprised how much hype this is going into. Oh, proposition. It's a very specific offer. Our agents have recently managed to gain access to some crucial systems of one of your competitors. If you want to play war games, then transfer it now. No, 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 no. Okay, we're gonna hit a record high in design on Thief Adventure game. Okay. Technology-wise, no. Design-wise, yeah. And we got a little bit of hype going on too. Okay. Let's see how this goes. This is definitely going out of our comfort zone here. And I believe I released it on PC as well because it was mature audience. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get some research done. We want to research probably character progressions. The first reviews of your newly Kansas Thief came in. Oh, great game. Adventure games work well on PC. Okay, that's good to know. Can't wait for the sequel. Ooh, love it. Oh, very good. Very, very good. Okay, so adventure games on PC. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. Okay, let's go ahead and start training some people. I think we're about to cash in, baby. You are doing design. Let's keep you going on design. Oh, there's your special one right there. 500 design, 500 technical for that. Then let's get your technical up, my guy. Let's do it. And train you. Let's get you going on more technical side of things. Okay, a lot of money being spent there. Rumors are spreading that Nintendo is working on a new game console. Most of the rumors state that it is not a successor to the somewhat disappointing Game Sphere, but instead a new console in the mobile market. Nintendo's gaming has been leading the mobile market thanks to numerous updates and a large list of very popular games available on the platform. But the hardware is aging quickly, and many players wonder what will be next. A Nintendo DS or a Wii? No, they said mobile. Nintendo DS. Well, unless you count like the Game Boy Advance. Maybe the Game Boy Advance, actually. I don't know if they're going to have the Game Boy Advance SP in this or not, but money is coming in on Kansas a Thief. I am robbing these people blind, possibly. I think we might have enough reason to go ahead and build a new engine, possibly. Character progression. We can add to our game stereo sounds, Easter eggs. I think we have enough. Let's make sure we send you on vacation. I'll have you come back real quick. Okay, he's back. And let's create this custom engine. This will be the Kanz Unreal Kanz version 5. And we will add character progression to this, Easter eggs to this, and stereo sounds to this, making it a $500,000 engine that we're about to bust out. But by doing this, we will get a lot of research points in return too. In 2 months, the TES64 will be taken off the market. I can't believe that lasted longer than the PlayStation 1 and the Dreamcast. Well, there you go. Didn't see that one coming. Game convention. We don't really have a game being built right now, so we're just gonna go for a small booth. But yeah, we don't have any game being built right now, so we don't really need to hype anybody up. Awesome. This is well spent money here. Game's off the market. Kansas a Thief is now off the market. It sold 331,000 units, generating $3.6 million. Your new game engine, Unreal Kanz version 5, is complete. That's good. Go back to research. Look at new topics, possibly. Martial arts could be something that we could look into. Yeah, martial arts. Let's do that. Let's research that. Maybe we can get a little Mortal Kombat going on. Just a tiny little booth. We weren't really doing anything this year that was that exciting. We were actually building our own engine, believe it or not, this year. So it is what it is. So had a lot of people show up. Once we are done researching a new topic for this, we'll probably start working on a whole nother thing with this like Mortal Kombat dealio. We we didn't even break $500,000 in sales on the Nintendo there. Okay, here we go. Are you okay, ma'am? Do you need to be sent on vacation too? Let's send her on vacation real quick. Yeah, we have $4.3 million. We should probably get rid of this here. Probably should get rid of this. Oh, look at that. It says Sim Hospital right there. Sim Hospital. Ah. Okay, cool. He's chilling about. Just wait a moment, man. Actually, we'll send you on vacation too. Okay. Send you on vacation. I know we're kind of like, this is crazy. We're waiting to pounce, man. We are waiting to pounce. Okay, here we go. Develop a new game. This will be Mortal Kanz. This will be a mature. You know what? This is super Smash Kanz. Rated E for everyone. We will do the it's martial arts though. It's not really like, it is martial arts. Okay, let's bring that back to karate Kanz. Rated E for everyone on a action platform will be on the inbox. Has a large market share here, has a bigger market share. Maybe we drop it on the Game Sphere. I don't know, not the Game Sphere. We'll drop it on the, yeah, we'll drop it on the Xbox, and we'll use our brand new engine for this. Start development. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is, the Nintendo DS. So today, Nintendo has announced a new mobile console called the NVIDIA GeForce. It features two screens, one of them touch sensitive, and promises unique gameplay, while Nintendo has been struggling to regain their market lead ever since the TES64. They still have a very strong position on the mobile market. It's true. Nintendo GeForce promises to strengthen this position. It aims to breathe life into the stagnating mobile market. The console will be in stores next month. It's actually kind of interesting, like nowadays, like here in 2025, you have nothing but like right now, like mobile, like you got game companies wanting to go mobile. You have the Steam, you know, like the Steam Deck. You have Xbox bringing out their own mobile gaming thing like that. Me, myself, and I've never been into like mobile gaming. I've never really been into handhelds. I used to have a handheld back in the day, like a Game Boy SP, Game Boy Advance SP. Played a lot of Harvest Moon on that. Played a lot of Pokemon Gold on it. But like having a PC and console, I think for me outweighs mobile gaming, only because I can't like travel and like play games. I wouldn't be able to travel and play games. I just would be too distracted with everything else going on presently. You know, like, oh, you go to the airport and play on your Steam Deck. I can't do that. You're on an airplane, you know, playing on your Steam Deck. I can't do that, you know. I don't know. I've never been a mobile gamer like that. Okay, we're going to add character progression to this, to all of our games here on out. So for martial arts, action, gameplay is huge. Engine, probably a big thing too. Story and quest, I don't think that's going to be a huge thing in a martial arts action game. So we're going to turn that down a bit. Who do we have going on here? We don't want Anne Rogers on that. We really don't. Let's put Wesley Cole on that. Wesley Cole on that. There you go. Anne Rogers, I don't even know if we need Anne Rogers anymore, to be fair. We could fire her and maybe hire somebody better. Platform news. Today, Sony announced that they are launching a new mobile gaming console called the Portable Play System, or the PSP. For short, PPS. Later next year, media analysts speculate that this announcement is meant to distract users from Nintendo's launch of the Nintendo GeForce. I don't know, man. The cool thing about PSP was like they launched like movies, like you could watch movies on it, which I thought was kind of cool, but never really. And I was never really into PSP either. While the Nintendo GeForce utilized an innovative dual screen, the PPS instead makes of a single screen and will focus on giving developers access to much more powerful hardware. Yeah, but one thing that the game doesn't kind of mention is, well, the Nintendo has incredible exclusives, so that's probably going to outweigh the PSP. Today, the new game platform GeForce by Nintendo has been released. For karate cans, artificial intelligence is big. We'll add Easter eggs to this. Dialogue doesn't need to be big. We'll bring that down. Cans and Edward Barnett. Designing, who has the highest design? Edward does. Okay. Dialogue, Stephanie Reed. Yeah. Hype is not really there unless we run into a convention. I would love to run into a convention while making this game. Media Inquirer. Never mind. Hi, this is Gary White from Gamers. I got word that Kanzar is working on a new game. Would you like... Yeah, let's share some information. Gary White says, many of our readers are curious about what decisions go into making a video game and how companies prioritize development areas. Your new game is a martial arts action game. Can you tell us whether such a game would usually receive more focus on story quests or on gameplay? This one in particular would focus on gameplay. Thank you for your time. No problem. Definitely gameplay. World design, graphics, sound. We will add stereo sound now to this. That's fair. I think it's fair. Yeah. In recent interview with Kanzstar, we discussed their upcoming martial arts / action game and asked company founder Kanz how different development areas are prioritized. In the interview, Kanz said the gameplay is a particular importance for such a game, and it seems that other industry professionals agree with this. Every game development project has limited resources, so it's very important to use the time most effectively. Does that generate any hype for us? Maybe it doesn't. Oh man, look at our design and technology. We actually hit triple digits this time with karate cans. This is insane. Research is going out of control. Bugs are being ironed out. If we can get the nice synergy of martial arts and action, which I feel like is a good synergy, if that can pop, we might get something here. This might be our next big game. Oh. This might be our next big game. If you release a game with bugs, it will be negative. It will negatively affect your game. New records across the board. Let's get into that. Huge research points, mind you. The first reviews of Karate Cans has came in. There we go. Great game. Martial arts and action is a great combination, as expected. Good game. Thank you very much. Thanks for noticing. Nice experience. Well, thank you for that. So that was a pretty solid new game that we got there. New IP. Cool. Let's go to research and let's start researching new stuff. We'll go ahead and research AI companions. We will do... What a new topic do we have? Evolution. I think of like Pokemon or something. We'll start doing evolution, I guess. Oh, I guess maybe not. Maybe evolution as in like human evolution, I guess. Hard to tell what evolution you could do. Maybe like a casual evolution. In 2 months, the Dreamcast will be taken off the market. Maybe we could do something for the Nintendo DS, like a Pokemon game or something. Boss, a small number of dedicated fans have asked that we release the source code to one of our older game engines. Kanz version, Unreal Kanz V3. Let's give it away. Evolution completed. AI companions also completed. Let's look into developing that casual rated E, maybe a young audience. We haven't done a young audience game. Let's do that. Let's do a young audience and call this Cans. Topic will be around evolution, and it will be a casual game. This is a risk, and it will definitely be on the Nintendo DS. Yeah, this is a risk. Boss, our recent decision to give away our engine Unreal Kanz version 3 was met with positive responses from fans. Overall, we gained 1.6k fans, and it cost us 3.9k. Cans. This is going to be interesting. With this engine, gameplay, and story quests on a casual game, story and quest doesn't really matter. Gameplay probably matters the most. Engine, probably not much either. So casual gameplay, we'll focus on that probably the most. Yeah. Gameplay. Cans. People are hyping it up a bit, getting a little bit of natural hype, I guess you could say. Evolution casual. It seems that strategy games are especially popular at the moment. Gosh darn it. I would rather be working on that. In a casual game, dialogue seems to be kind of important. All this stuff seems to be important, so we'll just evenly go across the board here. I guess in a casual evolution game. Dreamcast is no longer supported. Bow, bow, bow. Let's see. Let's do a casual graphic world design. Probably graphics are higher in this case. With, you know what, world. Let's just go even on that too. Kind of go equally designed. Hard to put my finger on a casual game here. In 2 months, the Game Link will be taken off the market. Now, the license for the DS wasn't that much either. You know, just to help the game try to succeed as much as it can, we'll go ahead and get a large booth. Try to get that hype up while they iron out some bugs. Design and technology is not looking too hot here. Karate Kanz is now off the market. It sold 388 units, generating $4.2 million in sales. We'll wait for the oops. Yeah, wait for that. Wait for the convention to go. 330,000 was our last record, I think, of attendance. See if we cross 330,000. We do cross 330,000, getting us to 372. Today, the new game platform PSP by Sony has been released. We had 372,000. We didn't make it in the top 100 booths this year. Hype is going crazy. Let's drop the game. I can't see this being a big money maker. If anything, I just hope we I hope we just break even. Due to increase in the experience, the following staff has earned a raise. Special training for Wesley Cole. New research available. Soundtrack. What do we need for you? 500 across the board? Okay. First reviews came in. I see a 1 in there. Oh, yeah. We bombed. At least we get a couple 5s in there. Evolution and casual is a terrible combination. Yeah. All right. Not exactly how I thought that was going to go. Right. Well, let's spend a little bit of money on training you to get your design up and train you to get your technology up. But you're going to need to get higher design eventually too. So let's go that, I guess. Yeah. Give it a little bit of research. Let's go video playback. GameLink is no longer supported. You release 2 games on it and earn $5 million. That's crazy to think about. That's good. Let them work on this. Hopefully we can get a little bit of money back on PokeCans, but I guess evolution and casual, not how maybe not how I was thinking. Yeah, maybe not. Video playback is now a thing. If we want to add that, I guess in the meantime, we could do some contract work while they're doing their training. Earn a little bit of money on the side. Kind of recover a bit. Nice job. 19,000. Well, with the PSP, strategy game is going right now. I just don't feel like, I feel like it's not going to be going on for much longer. But I guess we could jump into a strategy game. What would be a good strategy game? I don't think we have a good topic for a strategy game though. So I don't think it's right for us to kind of like force it. So let's not do that. Instead, let's kind of pivot to something else. Well, actually, you know what? Let's see if we can pivot to a sequel. Kanz is a thief. Let's pivot to that. Kanz is a thief 2. And this will go back onto the PC. See if we can drop a sequel. See if we can recover some money now. Start development on that. Should be almost done, sir. For this engine gameplay, Kanz is a thief, adventure, engine, and gameplay. Actually, let's just maybe bring that down. Gameplay. Oh wait, story and quests. Quest to do an adventure game. Maybe something like that. Get at it. Get our sequel going. See if we can recover from that terrible Kanz. Okay, good. The market went back to normal. Good thing we didn't start on a strategy game. Okay, so artificial intelligence level design dialogue. We'll bring the dialogue a bit down for this one. Okay, let's do that. Maybe we get back into the triple digits with design and technology on this game, possibly. I hope so. If our sequel can do better than our first game, which I highly doubt, that would be incredible. World design, graphic sound, bring the sounds back down. Worry about graphic a little bit. World design the most. Go for it. Kanz is now off the market, and with Kanz, it sold only 76,000 units and did not even break $1 million in sales. So yeah, that was probably a big loss. If I could see, oh, there's marketing. How do you want to market? Let's not market. That cost us $170,000. Okay. We lost $170,000 on that project. That was kind of nutty, wasn't it? I'm not going to drop a bunch of market. I'm not going to do any marketing on this one. If I knew it was going to be like a high, like record-breaking design technology game, I would, but it's not. We will decline all of you. Send you off to vacation soon. Once I get the game released. Good. Good. Send you off. It's not the best, but it's definitely way better than what we did with the Casual game, so I assume it's going to be better. Due to increase in experience, the following staff has been earned a raise. Now we can get achievements in games. Send you to vacation. Bye-bye. The first reviews for our newly released game is in the sequel. Fun at stages. Average sequel. Enjoyable. Has its moments. That kind of hurt a bit, now didn't it? Send you off to vacation too. Well, at least I don't think this is going to be a loss, though. I know they're kind of average, very average reviews, but I don't think it's going to be a loss. I think we'll at least be a little bit over. We'll probably make a profit off that game. Let's research another topic or add achievements in our gameplay. Vampire. Vocabulary would be casual. Dystopian and werewolf we still haven't done either. Maybe dystopian and casual would go well together. Vampire. Vampire. You know what? Let's get achievements in. And then let's do some contract work. Yeah, let's do some contract work. While we're chilling. Multi-platform is available. That is actually sweet. 100 research points for multi-platform. Yeah, I kind of want to beeline it to that. I kind of want to go to that. I think we should. Multi-platform is something we should definitely save up for. But we have a goal. We have a goal now. Multi-platform. Okay, that was $100,000 right there. That was pretty good. Find more. Pretty confident in our team that we could do like almost any contract work that's given to us. We haven't done any publishing work either. Like we haven't worked with any publishers, and whatever. Self-publish all of it. Let's do it. For sure. Spend a little money on training too. So we can get like special training done for some of our staff members. I think that would be fun. Small booth. And let's go train you because you're close to 500 in design. You are close to 500 in design. So we'll give you another 500 there. And I know we're supposed to be saving our research points, but these special research boost things really are calling to me a bit. There we go. Kanz is a Thief 2 is off the market. 203 units sold. $2.2 million was made off of it. All right. Seems strategy games are especially popular at the moment. Okay, we're back into strategy games. I guess we could probably maybe do a strategy game. We can try. Maybe evolution. Evolution and strategy might be the play there. Think of like civilization. I guess you are evolving in that. Strategy and evolution might be it. Yeah, that might be it. I actually broke 100,000 on a small booth. Very cool. Nice. All right, nice. Wait for them to get done training. He's finally at 500 design. That's nice. But in the next episode, we will see about strategy. All right. Thanks all for hanging out with me. Have a good one. Take care.